Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Gordon.
Okay, well, we'll have our brain teaser answer in just a minute, but first, we'd like to introduce you to someone who can move you without saying a word. Tonight's career spotlight shines on a hard-working, music-loving professional.
Working for a living, working for a living, and working. I'm taking what they're giving 'cause I'm working for a living.
DJing professionally, I've been doing it for about a year and a half. I started learning about 3 years ago, and I moved to Rochester from New York City around 2 years ago. When I was in New York City, I went to school called Brooklyn Tech High School, and it was from kids from all over the area, actually the 5 boroughs went to the school, and I became friends with a Greek guy named John Nanas. Every Sunday, I would take the train, the G train, all the way down to where he lived, and it took about an hour to get there. From there, it took about another half hour to walk to his house, and this was during the winter. When we got to his house, we would have to I learned how to DJ inside his father's garage, which was freezing. But I learned. What I do, I have to know how to mix the songs together, know what each song, how the speed is of each song. There's different speeds for every song. Know which ones go with the others. Plus, I also have to know how to read my crowd to know what songs they're going to be screaming for. The DJ, first of all, he has to be friendly. He has to be able to speak to everybody, be friendly with everyone, not make any enemies. That's a no-no. If you make an enemy, you're in trouble, especially in Rochester. Rochester is a very small town. He must know how to mix music and not be one-minded. You have to be open to all sorts of music. If you want to be in a club, in a real club like Heaven, you have to know all the music. Never buy the most expensive equipment. Always get the cheap equipment. Don't think that because you're buying the best, you will be successful, because I started out with the worst equipment possible, and I did not touch anything really good until I became a professional DJ working at the clubs. DJ is the one who makes people dance, which makes the bosses really happy. If the DJ plays terrible music, crowd is going to leave. It doesn't matter how great bartenders are, how nice the hostesses are. If the DJ is playing the terrible music, people will leave the club and the DJ will be fired. I'm not really worried, since I know what I'm doing. I read up on all my magazines and just go to other clubs and listen to what they're playing to know how I am with everybody else. I really love it, so I hope I'm going to be a DJ till in my 50s. Tom Hoy, the manager here, he's not a DJ anymore, but he is in the business, and he's not a young fellow. So I'm hoping to be like Tom. He's my mentor, I guess you could say.
Well, we have